Hey, I'd like to welcome everybody. Thank everyone who put this place together tonight. I think they did a great job. It looks beautiful in here. I know I'm speaking for my wife as well. A couple of these things here. Really a great thrill for us to have Father Dunphy do our ceremony today. Those of you that went to church today and saw the wedding, you know why it's so much fun for us to go to church every Sunday. He's that way all the time. And it's also a thrill for us for Zach to choose his younger brother as the best man. I think that was quite a tribute. Kind of shows how our family gets along. And you know, we're really proud of Zach. We're really proud of both of our kids. They were really pretty easy to raise. Tracy may not agree with that part of it, but they really were. Zach's made a lot of great decisions along the way, and we're proud of that. And I think he made a very good decision when he asked Karli to hang out with him. That might have been the best phone call that he's ever made. It worked out very well. Also, you know, Zach, speaking of Karli as well, I mean, talked about a little bit about this last night. Tracy and I, we never had any girls, and if we did have a girl, we talked about this years ago, that if we have a girl, we're going to name her Karli. So God has found a way to give us a Karli, and we love her very much. She's like a daughter already, believe me. I think it's only fair to tell a little story about Zach, because Zach's made a lot of good decisions, but he's also made some errors in life. One error in particular probably caused the biggest rift between Zach and I in our lifetime. You know, I hate to be serious here, but it really did. And he was probably 9, Chaz was 5, and we used to play a baseball game in the front yard. We'd play all summer. We had standings, we had it set up. It was a strange way that we set this game up. It was very competitive. Chaz would win sometimes, Zach and I would win sometimes. And it came down to the final game of the summer. This was the championship. Everything was tied. We had won equal amount of games. This was going to be the game. We needed one more out. I was pitching. Zach was playing shortstop. Chaz hit a little 2-hopper back to me. I threw to Zach. He claims it was a little low. I claim it was right there. Went between his legs into the outfield. Chaz rounded the bases with his fingers in the air, one hand up as a 5-year-old. And Zach and I threw our mitts at each other. We yelled at each other. We didn't talk to each other for 3 days. If that's the worst thing we ever had in our lifetime, I think it's pretty good. But that's a true story. We still argue about it. We still argue about that. I guess the moral of that story is, Karli, when Zach makes an error, he's probably not going to admit it. And Zach, Karli is always right. Let's have a toast for these guys, Zach and Karli.
Nice. Is this my beer? That is my beer, but this man drink water. Probably some of your sister.
Thank you, Mr. Bourdain. Chaz has got a few words here tonight. Chaz, go ahead.
All right, first thing, I just want to thank everyone for being here tonight. I think anytime you have close to 300 people together at one time, I think it's a special occasion, and I think it's definitely what we have here tonight. I want to thank my parents. I want to thank Lynn and Farron, and all the people that have helped my mom through her broken foot and setting up for last night and tonight. I know Judy and everybody else that's been awesome, so give them a round. So when I first started practicing my speech, I didn't know. I worked downtown Cleveland, so I was driving downtown, so I thought I'd practice, and it lasted the whole way downtown and 10 minutes into the workday, so I figured 59 minutes probably was too long. So like any recent college grad, I looked up online, how long should a best man speech be? And what I found is that a best man speech should last as long as the groom can making love. So I'm going to try to keep it short. We live in a day and age of social media. I don't know if anybody has Instagram or Twitter, any of that. But there's a Transformation Tuesday. So what I thought, it's Saturday, so why not have a Transformation Saturday? Before I ever met Karli, she grew up in Bucyrus, and I guess she was a little rough. I heard she had cornrows and tank tops, and I didn't know what it looked like, so I asked Katie to send me a picture, so I printed it out for everybody. I don't know if you can see it, but she's got cornrows. She looks like she just got out of prison. Stand up, Karli. I don't know if you guys can see the transformation, but she makes one beautiful bride, so give her a round. And I got a story about Karli. The first time I ever met her, Zach said how awesome she was, so I was like, all right, we'll see. So she comes over our house, it's Christmas. She hands me an envelope of lottery tickets. I only won $1 and I still haven't cashed it. But I went up to her and I kind of gave her, you know, a little tug on the shoulder like that, because we are a wrestling family. And Zach goes, Chaz, I'm telling you right now, she will hurt you. So I was, yeah, whatever. So I went back again and I gave her a little tug. And before I knew it, she had a collar tie and a purchase. I think Burkhart taught her. And she snapped me down so hard, I think I got a concussion, and that's the only reason I have cauliflower here. But Karli's awesome. She's the life of the party. She's the sister I've never had. And I guarantee you by the end of the night, she'll probably have a microphone in her hand. That's how she is. And now to Zach. Zach's kind of led the way for me. He's been biggest brother, best friend, and he'll be my best man someday. I thought about what I would say about Zach, and I kind of thought, everything Zach's done, I've done. I started out going to Buckeye. Zach went to Buckeye. I went to Olmsted Falls. Zach went to Olmsted Falls. He played baseball, wrestled. That's what I did. Then he played middle school football. I played middle school football. He didn't play football in high school. I didn't play football in high school. It's just everything Zach's done, he's kind of laid a pathway for me that's made it easy for me. He went to a small school and played baseball. Zach's probably the reason I played baseball in college. I know he loved it, and he had great experiences, and that's probably why I did what I did. He ended up at BW. He's 100% the reason I went to BW. I trusted him, and it all worked out. So I just can't wait to see you guys make more memories together, and I can't wait to be a part of them. So here's to Zach and Karli.
Thank you, Chaz.